Usually, I'm always making videos about what I'm buying right now, and I was kind of thinking earlier today, I don't know if I've ever made a video about what I'm currently selling, what I'm trying to offload, what I'm trying to take my profits on and roll into other items. So in today's video, we're going to talk about that. We're going to go through some of the singles I'm trying to get rid of, more so the categories rather than individual cards, but I do have some examples for you guys, as well as some of the sealed product that, like I said, I'm looking to roll into other items. Before we get into it though, my name's Trevor. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Also, check out my last video. We're giving away a Chaos Rising booster box next week in celebration of that 10,000 subscriber mark. You've got until June 30th to enter. So like I said, go check out that last video. I've got a card up here for you. Enter that giveaway for your chance to win a few different prizes. All right, diving right into it with the singles. Illustration rares have gone nuts. Almost all of them are at all-time highs or very close to their all-time highs. Some of them have retraced just a little bit, like this Ghastly from Temporal Forces. I've mentioned this card a few times over the past couple of years. I did pick up a few copies on the way up. I think I have 4 or 5 copies total. My cost in was probably an average of about 50 or 60 USD. So being 110 right now, definitely time to sell some off. I did sell one recently. PSA 10's insane of this. I don't have many PSA 10 IRs right now, but if I had the PSA 10, I would probably hold on to it just because the gem rate is a little bit more difficult on this guy. You've got the Cleffa here as well. I did pick up a few of these when they were going for around $10, $15. Both of these cards I want to keep, one for my PC, of course, but all the excess copies, I think it's time to go. I'm a little bit weary on where the ceiling could be for illustration rares. There are so many. The print volume with Scarlet and Violet is insane. Probably the most printed era of all time. Mega Evolution might beat that, but compared to Sword and Shield, other sets, like there are a lot of these IRs out there. Cleffa, awesome card, of course. A beautiful card, but time to get rid of it. $45. I don't know what the ceiling could be. I would really be surprised if the raw copy were to hit $100 one day. And the Pinsir from Twilight Masquerade. This one I'm not quite ready to sell. I do have 2 of them in my display case at card shows. If somebody wants to buy one, I will sell it. It looks like it is on its way up. I think the first block Scarlet and Violet IRs are definitely like ready to go. Some of the 151 era ones are just 151 Pokemon that kind of peaked and have kind of just chilled out afterwards. Definitely time to sell. This Pinsir might hit 20, might hit $25, but I'm happy with 17 USD. I think I picked up 2 or 3 copies of this at like $8. Moving on, we've got Celebrations. I sat on and purchased a ton of Celebrations. Like I opened a lot of this set when it dropped. I have a couple master sets. I don't think I have any extra Umbreons or Rayquazas, but everything else, Charizards, Magikarps, whatever, I have quite a few copies of. It's definitely time to move them. Of course, this card did spike. It went over $45 during the last hype cycle there in September. Right now it's going for about 42, 43 bucks. I don't know if it'll keep going, maybe to 45, maybe to 50, but I think I have 4 or 5 raw copies of this card, so I'd be more than happy to get rid of a couple of them, considering I bought a lot of them sub $15. And we're going to mention the big guy, the Charizard, as well. I picked up 2 of these pretty recently, I'd say, probably back in March, April time. I got a good deal on them, traded into some singles that I had pretty low cost on. So I figure, why not get rid of them? I have, I think, 3 copies, 2 extras, so happy to get rid of them. I don't know if I would get rid of the 10, but like I said, I'm not really too concerned. I think while hype for the 30th anniversary is hot, maybe it'll get a little bit hotter, but sealed product we'll talk about later. But the singles, all the singles, every Celebrations card, even the slabs, I'm looking to offload unless it's, one of my favorite Pokemon. But I do have the Birthday Pikachu, the Magikarp, and the Umbreon right now that I think I'll get rid of. Umbreon might not be as much in a hurry. I might hold on to it a little longer because it is a gold star Umbreon. Obviously, it's not vintage. It's not super rare, high gem rate, but still very, very popular card. From there, we're going to move into the sealed product. This is going to be a bit of a quicker video today, guys, but we are going to have a video coming out on Thursday about simplified Chinese exclusive cards because those have been going insane. So make sure you tune back Thursday for that. But we've got the Sword and Shield Charizard Ultra Premium Collection. This has gone up a ton over the last year. They were going for about 300 bucks last July. Now they're going for almost 600, so about 2x over the course of a year. I did sell one of these recently. I have 5 left. Looking to get rid of at least one more, maybe 3. I'd like to keep 1 or 2 for, the long term, but that one I did sell paid for all of them. My cost average on these was about $120 Canadian, so something like 90 bucks USD. There was a really solid Black Friday deal here in Canada before the big Pokemon hype, like probably the year prior to that. These went on for like $100 or something. Walmart was doing this like infinite coupon code. If you just kept making new accounts, you could get 15 bucks off any order over $70 or something like that, and free shipping. It just made sense. You were getting, these were already discounted like 25 or 30% or something. Then you were getting 15 bucks. Then you were getting free shipping. It just made sense. Bought quite a few of them. Also bought some a little bit prior to that for a little bit more money. So like I said, averages out a little bit there. But I'm happy to take the gains on this. Obviously, awesome product, awesome promos, really good packs in here. I think it's got Darkness Ablaze all the way up to Lost Origin. No Silver Tempest in this one, but there is Evolving Skies in there. Quite a few alt art sets. In fact, I pulled my Moonbryon out of one of these that I opened. I think I opened 2 of them. So solid product. You could hit in this, but looking to get my gains and move out of these into, maybe take that money and prepare for the 30th set, or pick up some other Scarlet and Violet products, because I do have a feeling some SV products are going to start outperforming Sword and Shield. I mean, some of them already have. Vivid Voltage Booster Box has seen good gains over the year. It was very slow and steady. I overpaid for this at one point. I will make solid profits on it if I sell it now. It looks like it's going to keep going up, but similar to the Sword and Shield UPC, where I'm going to make a good margin on this, like I'm happy to get rid of it. But at the same time, it's been a very slow mover. I've had this maybe 4 to 5 years now, and it's gone up about 2.5x what I paid for it. There have been other things like that Charizard UPC, which is like 7x what I paid for it. I do like this. I'm going to keep an ETB. I've got an ETB somewhere behind me on the wall. I think the ETB is nice. Booster box is nice, but realistically, I don't really need it in my collection. Back to celebrations now. Celebration stuff is going up. The sealed product has been moving. I have duplicates of a lot of these things, so looking to get rid of the dupes. I've sold off my PC ETBs. I still have one for my collection. I think I'm going to keep one of the ETBs, PC ETBs, and the UPC for the sealed collection, and everything else I'll get rid of over the next 3 to 6 months. Lunchbox is up. I remember making a video on celebrations. I don't know if it was last year or the year before, mentioning that this, like if you did the math on this, just adding up the packs and the promos, the product was like $30 less than the contents. And shortly after that, people realized that. I guess it probably was here when it was going for about $65. Jumped up into the $100 range, almost to $150. Now it's going for $192. Obviously, great card in here with the Delta Species Mimikyu. Everyone loves that card. But having multiples of these, like, it's just time to offload some of this stuff that's taking up space. Same with these guys. These are huge boxes. The Pikachu VMAX figure collection. This is up a lot from about $90, $95 a year ago to $285 today. Really cool product. I love the Pikachu. The promo cards are actually worth a little bit as well. It's got a good amount of packs. You're not getting the best Sword and Shield era packs, but still, it's the only way to get this figure. Figure collection boxes are usually printed a little bit less and do pretty good in the long run. I have a few of these as well. Like I said, more than happy to get rid of a couple of these. If you're local and you want any of this stuff, you can hit me up on Instagram if you're in the Toronto area. More than happy to make a deal or take some trades, even market for market trades on some of this stuff. When the 151 Japanese boxes got reprinted and the price dropped very drastically over a year ago now, I picked up a good few of them. I don't really collect or hold Japanese product. I think I picked up a few of these. A little bit of Shiny Treasure, I believe it was, whatever Paldean Fates was. And then VMAX Climax, maybe something like that. V-Star Universe, I don't know, one of those sets. But anyways, I had a good handful of these 151 boxes. Like I said, I think my cost in was about 100 Canadian. I ended up selling all of them over the past 3 months here. I think I still have one left, actually. I think I kept one because I do like the way the box looks. But yeah, starting about mid-March, I started selling them off. They've started retracing a little bit, so pretty happy with my decision. Like I said, I think one box paid for almost all of them. And it kind of goes back to the point on like why I started holding sealed product. I would open some stuff and I would hold the same amount I'd open, sell it off in the future when it went up to pay for what I opened. That's where we're at with this. Like I kept one. I think I sold 4 of them. I think one of them got back the money I paid for all of them. Next up, we've got Crown Zenith figure collection. I'm a little weary on the Crown Zenith stuff. I feel like it's undervalued. It's such a good set. The problem is it's a little more recent. There's a ton of it out there. A lot of people are done with the master sets, but there are also a lot of newer collectors that haven't opened Crown Zenith yet. So when we talk about Crown Zenith, like the ETBs, booster bundles, stuff like that, the smaller, more compact boxes that display better, I'm kind of holding on to, but I was in a situation where I got a few of these for a really, really good price. Again, back to Walmart. Walmart used to be the plug here in Canada, at least. They were doing 25% off all Pokemon cards some February. Like a 151 was out. I think it was right after Paldean Fates dropped. 25% off. I don't know why. I think it was during the no tax thing we had here as well, when there was all that tariff back and forth going on. I pulled up to a Walmart, found quite a few 151 products, picked a few of them up. Went to another Walmart. I was like, whatever. I picked up a bunch of stuff. I don't really want to grab more. Pulled up to another Walmart and they had like 5 of these sitting on the shelf with like a holiday price reduction sticker on them. So they were down from whatever. I think retail here was like $90 to $100. They were marked to 65, then the 25% on top of that, then the no tax. So realistically, I think my cost in on this product was about 40 Canadian, $42, something like that. It was really, really cheap. So seeing them at this price, it's like they could keep going. I think this is a great product. It's got the figure, the pin, it's got a cool promo card, a bunch of packs, displays really nice, but at the same time, like doing the math, if it were to go up more, great, but I think it's gone up enough where I can be happy moving off of it. This is something you got to realize too, is like things will go up forever. You just got to kind of choose price targets and get rid of them and just start rolling. I've noticed as I've been vending more and more and more, it's easier to roll product into other products and just like keep the wheels burning rather than grab stuff and hold it for like 2, 3, 4 years. At least right now, while the market is so hot, it's just making sense to move some stuff and just buy other things and just keep that ball rolling, like I said. We've also got ETBs. ETBs are taking up way too much space. You see behind me here, I also have, I want to say like another 40 or 50 in another room. They're just too big. I'm over it. Anything I have dupes of, anything I don't really love or anything that's up a lot, I'm looking to get rid of. Brilliant Stars ETBs. I have 3 of these. I do think this is going to do good in the long run, but at the same time, I kind of want to just move the money into more booster boxes and stuff like that. Smaller items that are just easier to hold on to, easier to move if you want to get rid of them. For non-specialty sets, I've realized it's been pretty difficult moving off of the ETBs. Most people that want to buy them just want them for their sealed collection. But at the same time, these were so readily available. Most people who wanted them for a sealed collection had plenty of chances to get them. I've also got Pokemon Go here. Pokemon Go is a really cool set. I like it. Obviously, it's not for everybody. The ETB is nice. It's got Mewtwo on it. It's seen a little bit of growth recently. It's gotten a little bit popular, but if you look at the set, like some of the cards are actually worth a little bit of money. The Radiant cards, the Mewtwo alternate art, even some of the holos, like the holo Charizard is like $5 Canadian right now. The ETB could very well be undervalued. Even the promo card, the full art Mewtwo promo is super nice in this set as well. But we'll have to see. I have one left. I have a couple of the Pokemon Center ETBs, the ETB Plus that I'm looking to move. But this might be one I just end up opening because, it's not really too valuable as is anyways. One that is more valuable, the Obsidian Flames Pokemon Center ETB. This has been all over the place in price. I had a case of these and I opened it up. I do want to keep one for myself, so I ended up opening it up. I've sold 2 of them so far. I've sold them for about 80% of market just to get them gone because I've mentioned it before, like on streams and stuff like that. I don't know if I've ever said it in a video. Once products get to a certain price point, most collectors don't really see the value in it. That's been my personal experience. I've had a really hard time selling some of these more expensive products like Pokemon Center ETBs specifically. I've been trying to sell a 151 PC ETB case for like 6 months, not trying very hard, but it's been listed on different platforms and stuff like that. Reached out to a few people here and there. No one seems very interested in it. I think the thing is, once products hit those high price points, your buyer group just really, really shrinks down. This has been one of those products for me. Obviously, the promo is super good. Obsidian Flames has gotten more expensive, even if it's not the best set. So I've sold 2 of these in the last 6 months. I have 2 left. I'd probably sell 1 more, but I'm not really in the biggest rush for that, just considering the 2 that I sold paid for the case, 5 times over. In the last product I want to talk about, looks like it's spiking a little bit here. So maybe I'll hold off a little bit, but the Crown Zenith Pokemon Center ETB Plus, this is, the PC ETB for Crown Zenith. Super cool product. I've taken these to shows and people have like been confused. They've wanted to see it, wanted to learn more about the product. They've never seen it before. This goes back to, there's a ton of new collectors here. I've been collecting since 2019. I have a lot of these older products, but there are a lot of people that came in like post 151 and just they don't really know about much before that. This box and the Pokemon Go ETB Plus both have like cool shells going over them with like really nice holographic design. The ETB inside of it looks really cool. They have some holographic design on it as well. They're a little bit bigger than a regular ETB. I think they're just longer boxes. Nothing too crazy. I think they come with like metal dice, damage counters, 2 extra packs, maybe a deck box in some of these. I know the Celebrations one came with a deck box. But really cool product. $623 right now. It does look like this one might go up a little more. I've sold one of them a little while ago, paid for all of them, so I'm kind of sitting at this, no cost in at the moment. But seeing as I still have 3 of them left, I am definitely looking to get rid of one. Probably hold the rest of them just because Crown Zenith is such a good set. I don't really want to like get rid of all my Crown Zenith. I still have, I don't know, 5, 6 ETBs, a few booster bundles, some various other items, but these are kind of the top product of Crown Zenith. Like I said, I sold one. I'd be looking to sell another one, but I definitely want to hold a position on these long term because I think even if you buy them right now at like $600, I would not be surprised to see this be $1,000 box one day. But anyways, guys, that's it. Those are some products, some singles I'm looking to sell. A little bit more of a casual video. I was going to make this shorter. I don't think it's really that much shorter of a video, more of a conversation, kind of going through my thoughts on some of my sealed products because I'm running out of space. I'm looking to get rid of stuff. As I mentioned, I'm vending a lot more these days. If you're in the GTA, follow me on Instagram, HyperRareTCG, TrevorTCG. You can see what shows I'll be vending at in the next couple of months. But I'm definitely looking to offload some of the sealed, roll that into slabs and singles, and just keep the machine rolling. It makes way more sense. You sell way more singles at a show than sealed. I bring out the shelf, I bring totes of sealed. I'll sell like 1 or 2 boxes a show, whereas I might sell, 100 cards or 10 slabs or something like that. So in my experience, it seems like a better idea to just roll into singles and just easier to store inventory rather than lugging all this stuff around with me and holding up all this space. But let me know your thoughts down in the comments. What products are you looking to offload right now? Are there any singles, slabs, sealed product that you think is just overvalued or you've hit your margins on and you're just looking to get rid of? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Also, make sure to go enter the giveaway in the last video, 10 cards under $10. You could win yourselves a Chaos Rising ETB, one of my mystery hype packs. They're very popular at shows. I cannot keep them in stock right now. And we even have a graded Pachirisu up there for the giveaway. So there's going to be 3 winners. Make sure to enter before next Tuesday's video. And yeah, that's going to be it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.